But I think just a good little mix back with the wrap. So that way you'll have the tank and you'll have the wrap and then you're already ready. But you'll think of a million other things to wear that wrap over. Well, we have another one of our wonderful designers. We call our couture fine, high-end designers in fashions, and that's Sigrid Olsen. We have the classic slimming pant, and I'm telling you, beautiful stretch. It is seamless in the front. They're $19.95, and it's a BiStretch, which I'll explain to you in just a moment. These would retail at $99. We offered them here at HSN at $69.90, and I know that this is Sigrid's #1 top-selling slimming pant in her boutique. Color choices, we have black. We're showing you on our model the taupe. We also have charcoal, and we have white. And then lastly, we have this available for you. Let me show you the difference between the khaki and taupe, because those are two colors that sometimes can resemble. So the taupe is just gonna be a little bit deeper in tone, and then the khaki is gonna be a little bit lighter. But beautiful dressmaking detail all the way throughout, from the wonderful slimming seams that you can see coming down, little princess seams off to the side. That's done purposely to enable your legs to look leaner and slimmer. And the fact that you have, there's your seam coming down, all reinforced. You have a BiStretch to these. So basically, if I put this here, you are getting stretch, 4-way, 2-way, everywhere throughout the entire pant, including at the waistband. Even though it's a beautifully tailored waistband, you have a hidden side zipper here, but it becomes completely flat. But this waistband, even in that more expensive material, see how it has that extra stretch to it? If you've never experienced anything from Sigrid's collection, start right here. These are the ultimate in the classic, slenderizing, high-end, fabulous slimming pant. There is an argument here to get a couple of colors. So we're gonna offer this for the next 2 minutes. The inseam is approximately 28 inches in length, and here you want to order true to size. So we have 4 through size 16. We have 16 women's sizes through 24. Girls, do you know what size that you're wearing right now? Okay, Brittany, goodness. Brittany's in the black, and she is wearing her normal size, correct? Which is 14. 8, and your knee. Alicia, are you new with us? You're so pretty, welcome. Well, Alicia's wearing that khaki, and she's wearing her normal size, which is the size 8. So yes, order true to size, especially having that little extra stretch. It's a blend of 94% cotton, 6% spandex, and it's also machine washable, tumble dry, easy to care for. So again, inseam about 28 inches. So it's gonna be more, depending on what your height is, the ankle length, or kind of almost like that peg length cigarette style pant. But for those of us who are petite, if you're 5'4" and under, I mean, it's gonna be like a full regular size pant. So cute with the tapered bottom that you could basically wear this with flats and boots and heels. I mean, the little ballet flats would be darling. I love it with the boots that we're showing off. Plus we have some great clearance prices coming up for you in winter boots, in our designer boots, in designer shoes. So it is the day, and I was saying earlier when we started the show, my mom called me on my way to work today and she said, "Oh, Lynn, I've been up till 3 in the morning shopping HSN's fashion sale." I said, well, you know what? Good for you. It's the day to do it. And I said, on top of it, now you're getting free shipping and handling on top of all of the great sale prices that we're offering. And it's the perfect day to try some of our, new designers or exclusive designers. So, okay, we are crazy busy right now. These retail at $99. We offered originally when Sigrid first came here, and she has that, as I was mentioning, fine, high-end boutique, and this is her #1 classic tapered pant in her petite. And I can promise you, what is the $19.95? Do you know what that is? That is 70% off of our original HSN price when we offer these. So that's why many of you are taking advantage, obviously, of our shipping special, but also this crazy price and getting a couple colors, because all the colors are quite classic. Again, black, white, khaki, charcoal, or we have it available in the taupe. Order true to size, 4 to 16. 16 women's sizes to 24. Brittany in the black is wearing the 14, which is her normal size. And you're how tall, Brittany? 5'10". And Alicia is in the 8. How tall are you, honey? 5'9". Okay, give you an idea again where this is gonna fall, being that it is the 28-inch length in the inseam. So that's also something great. Will work for everyone. Average, petite, in tall lengths. 402-274. Well, if you are just tuning in and missed out on our very best value today, I gotta be honest